Hello guys and very welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angelica. Today I am going to do another ranking video, and today I'm gonna rank my half neutral, half colorful palettes. I have 8 palettes today, so I'm super excited. And if this is the first time here, very welcome. This channel is almost all about makeup. I love eyeshadow palettes, I love face makeup, I love neutrals, colorful, everything in between. So if you enjoy makeup content, have a place to relax, don't forget to subscribe. I upload Mondays and Fridays in my channel. So yeah, with that being said, let's go into this ranking. Yeah, before we get started, I haven't filmed this look, but this is a look with this palette. This is the Shelam Beach Sunset palette. Yeah, it's a dupe for the Huda palette. I have it in my collection and I really love the color story. And on my lips, I have the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk 2 Medium lipstick. Love that one. Like a really nice berry. And yeah, today I'm gonna rank I have 8 eyeshadow palettes that I feel like is half neutral, half colorful palettes. It was quite hard to find. The thing is, I have been loving neutrals lately and I haven't found the perfect half neutral, half colorful palette. I haven't. I would love to see some more half neutral, half colorful palettes release this year maybe, or in the future. I don't know, maybe I have to do like my own palette with singles or something. I don't know what I'm after, but yeah, I do love the combination of neutrals and colors in a palette, because I'm not reaching for like 100% colors all the time, and I'm not like want maybe a 100% neutral palette. I do have that, and I do have, but the combination is quite good when you have one palette. You can go either way, or you can combine neutrals with colors. It's just something that I've been thinking about. So I took out the 8 palettes I feel I have in my collection that is kind of half neutral, half colorful. And I've ranked them. So we start with the bottom at number 8. This is from Colourpop. This is So Jaded in collaboration with Kathleen Lights. This is an old palette, guys. I have my collection, but I still have it in my collection. I actually rearranged this palette, so when I open it up, you may not recognize how it looks, but I have popped out every shade in this palette and rearranged it in the color story that I want it to be. Like, because the original is quite like all over the place, and I want it to be like more in rose. I want it to feel like when I look at it, I can see what I'm going to do. And this, I can try to remember to put that video up where I actually rearrange it. It's quite fun, but yeah, this is my like in the bottom half neutral, half colorful. I don't know if it's like really half and half, but I feel like you have a lot of neutral shades here and you have some like pops of colors, but this is quite muted. There is not, well, this is very, very bright and beautiful, and the green maybe, but other than that, maybe the blue, but it's quite muted colors, and maybe that's why I have it at number 8, because I feel like it's not the perfect half neutral, half colorful palette for me. I don't know, it's something about it that I feel like it could have done a little bit better, but it is a muted color story and it's nice for every day. So that's why I still have it in my collection. Number 7, this is from Nabla, and this is the Secret palette. Just take a look at this beautiful print here. I mean, oh, it's so beautiful, this packaging. And this is the palette, guys. So you have the neutrals, which I love. I love this, like a camel brown here. It's absolutely beautiful. And the dark one here, you have some gold. You have like a little more muted brownish rosy color, and then you have these pops of colors, and this is also a little bit muted when it comes to like the colors. You have this pinks here, you have the greens here, a blue, so you have these colors, but I feel like I don't reach for this that much. If I will reach for this one, it would be for the browns, like the neutral shades in this one, not the colorful. And that's why I feel like I don't have the perfect, like, well, number one is my favorite one, so you're gonna see it. In that one I actually used both of the neutrals and the colors, but I'm not doing that with this one though. At number 6, it's this one. Oh my god, so dirty. This is the Natasha Denona Zendo palette. Gonna open it up. So here you, oh my god, here you have kind of, I don't know if you agree, this is not really like 50-50, like half neutral, half colorful, but I feel like there are some muted shades here and some pop of colors, and I do love this brown here. This brown is my favorite brown ever. If I would declare this one, I would pick up, because these are magnetic, so I would take this shade, take it and put it in another palette, or maybe like in a magnetic palette or something, because I do love this one so much. And you have some beautiful muted pinks here as well, and then you have these pops of greens and blues. I don't use this side of the palette that much, to be totally honest, and I feel like I'm not impressed with the shimmers either, but I do feel like it is, because of this shade, I feel like I use this one more than actual this one. So that's why I ranked this one higher, because I use it more, but it's not my favorite palette. At number 5, we have this one. I don't know, it's really hard when you're gonna have like half and half, but if we take a look at this Norvina palette from Anastasia, I think you're gonna see it is almost 50-50. If you take this row here and take this one out, this is a neutral row. Maybe this one is a pink, of course, but then you actually have some neutral shades up here. So you have actually like a row half of neutrals, a row half of like pinks and purples, and like this bluish purple. So yeah, I would say it is a muted half and half palette. I mean, the colors that is color like purples and pinks, they are quite muted in this palette, but I do like this one. I mean, I do some nice looks with the neutrals and maybe a pop of like these pinky shades, and I think it looks very, very gorgeous. I mean, Anastasia, Beverly Hills quality in their palettes are really, really good. I love the shimmers. They're sparkly, easy to use, and the matte performs so good as well. So I mean, this one I use more than the Zendo. And now we have come to place number 4, and this is from Nomad Cosmetics. This is the Orient Express palette. Look at this. I don't know. This is like velvet in blue. Beautiful. They capture the whole like Orient Express 100%. And when we open it up, you have like a half neutral, half colorful palette. I love the neutrals here. Like these look amazing on the eyes. And I also love this one. This is a flip. You can see it like almost like a yellow here, but I can see a green shift here when I like flip it. I don't know if you can see, but it is amazing color, and you have a bright yellow, you have a bright red, you have blue, green, pinks, and then you have all these neutrals. And I feel like this is a good combination. It is a little bit like everywhere, like the layout is like kind of like the So Jaded palette that I rearranged a little bit all over the place, but I do love this palette. It is good quality, it is beautiful. It is fun to play with actually, so I do enjoy this so much. I think they did a great job with this one. At number 3, it's another Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and it's the Amrezy palette. Look at this. It's so beautiful, the packaging, and when we open it up, you have a lot of, you have kind of half and half with this one as well. Like half and half neutrals, half and half colors. This has more brighter pops. I mean, this blue, this pink, you have a pink here, but it's still very muted when it comes to Anastasia Beverly Hills. They don't do like super bright. They did the Riviera palette, but I mean, they like their neutrals, and I love neutrals with the pop of color right now. So for me, I really enjoy this one. I think it's super good quality as the other one. This one is more fun though, so that's why I ranked it a little bit higher. I feel like the mattes are more like me, and you have some sparkly shades like this Barb is amazing, and you have two pressed glitters here. I don't like that, but I don't know why. Maybe they wanted something special in their palette, like want to try it out. So, but I do enjoy this one so much. I feel like it's good quality, it's a fun palette, and if you are into like neutrals but I want to try a little bit color, I think this one would be a great option for you. Okay, at number 2, this is a really old palette, but it's so good, you guys. This is the OPB Beauty Spotlight eyeshadow palette. I love this palette. Look at this color story. If you like jewel tones and a little bit darker, this is the palette for you. This is half neutral, half colorful as well. So you have the deep brown shades, you have some red, orange, like muted, like not muted, they are quite like out there, but you have some neutrals and you also have some jewel tones colors. So I have blue, green, and all of these are like, they have a dimension to it, some of them. I mean, this green has a flip to it, super beautiful, and this one too. And look at this red, it's absolutely stunning. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful palette, and it performs really, really good. I like this one so much, and I feel very inspired when I open it up. And yeah, I can totally recommend it. I think they still have it. I do think so, but beautiful palette and a fun palette to use. I think this one is a really good example of palettes I want to see in the future. Like you have neutrals, but you also have colors, and you can combine them in a good way, and you can do something fun with it and don't feel like, why is there half neutrals, what am I going to do with that, or why is these colors there, what am I going to do with that. It needs to be like harmony in the palette, so you can actually mix and match, and I feel like you can do that with this palette for sure. Okay guys, number 1. Oh, this is a beautiful, beautiful palette, and this is from BH Cosmetics. This is the Zodiac Love Signs palette. This is a big palette, you guys. It's a really big palette, but you're gonna see when I open it up, it's so pretty and beautiful. I think I actually can flip it like that. Look at this. This is so, so stunning, you guys. I feel like this is half neutral, half colorful, because if you look at the mattes here, you don't have that much colors. You have a lot of like neutrals, and when you look at this here, you have more like this colorful shimmers, and they are baked, by the way, and they are so pretty, guys. I love this. When I do a cool tone look, I love to take this one, deepen up with this one, and put this one on the lid. I mean, this one is so freaking cool. I'm gonna swatch maybe a little bit so you can see the baked shadows, how stunning they are. Now I have some shadow there from before, but they are just amazing when it comes to the shifts. Can you see how they are like, they are not like, they are small glitter specks in them, but it's not like chunky, it's just like very, very smooth shine to it. And the mattes perform so, so good in these in this here. It's so beautiful. This is actually like a highlighter, but you can have it in your inner corner or just as a shadow on your lid. It's a beautiful, beautiful palette, good quality. I totally recommend this one if you are thinking of it. I have nothing bad to say about it, and I love that it goes from like light to dark as well when it comes to the mattes. You can deepen up, and it's just beautiful. You have your pop of colors. You can do like a neutral crease and pop one of these colors on and feel like you have a little more fun look. And yeah, I don't know what more to say. It is big though, but it is worth having, I feel like, because you can do so much. You can do so much with this palette. amazing. So guys, this was all of the palettes, my half neutral, half colorful palettes. Do you have a palette that I need to get, maybe a half colorful, half neutral palette that you think are amazing? Like you can combine in the palette, you can combine all the colors together, you can do different looks. Tell me down below. Maybe there is some that I don't know about or haven't thought about, because I do want to have that, like the perfect half neutral, half colorful palette in my collection. I mean, this one is amazing, but the thing about this, it's too big. I would love if it would be like this one, but this is a very dual tone dark palette, so I need something like in between, you know, a little bit of that, a little bit. So yeah, it's very personal though, what you like and what you prefer. But yeah, tell me down below, and yeah, don't forget to like this video if you like it, and I hope I see you in my next video. Take care guys, bye.